Welcome to the Washington, D.C. metro area real estate market report for October of 2024. I'm Edward Slavis with the Slavis Group of LPT Realty, and let us begin as always with interest rates. We have some great news on the interest rate front. This data is courtesy of Bankrate, and as you can see, the 30-year fixed mortgage rate, the national average is 6.25. This is down from about 8 1/8 just last November. So in 11 months, interest rates have come down almost 2 full points. This gives buyers a lot more purchasing power and should give sellers more confidence to sell in this market. Now, 2 caveats on this. First is this is just a national average. Our clients are seeing more about 5 3/4, maybe 5.5 with a point buy down. So you will get better than this in this market. Secondly, it all depends, of course, upon your credit, your ability to repay, how much you're putting down, the type of loan, the type of property, the price point, etc. So if you're curious about what you would qualify for in this market, whether purchasing or refinancing, what those rates are, just DM us. Happy to introduce you to one of our preferred lenders who will get you some great rates. This chart shows the number of new listings for all property types in the DC metro area, so not DC proper, but the entire metro area, broken down by month for the last 3 years. And as you can see, we're averaging about 5,000 new listings, give or take, month after month. That's about what it was last year in 2023, but it is about a 50% drop from what it was in 2022 when rates were lower. So there are a lot of sellers that would have sold that are holding back, waiting for signals of a stronger market. And this chart shows the year-over-year change. So everything above this double black line means that there was an increase in that month over that same month of the previous year. So as you can see, the most recent data from September last month was just a little bit higher, so a few more listings than in September of the previous year. So there's a large drop in the number of new listings for the entire metro area. That's just, again, sellers that have more elective sales, they can choose to wait, and they are. Now, what about prices? For this chart, we've broken out the blue line is still all properties. This top red line represents detached homes, and the yellow line are condos and co-ops. And these are the median home sale prices, so all the houses that have successfully sold in the DC metro area in the last 3 years. And all 3 of these lines are sloping upwards. The median home is selling for more month after month, year after year. And if you look at the year-over-year change, again, everything above this double black line means that that month was selling at a higher median sales price than that same month of the previous year. So other than a few months in 2023, year after year, month after month, whether you're talking about a detached home or a condo, it is selling for higher and higher median prices. Now, has the size of the house changed? It doesn't matter because the price per square foot is also increasing. Again, all 3 of these lines are climbing as we move from left to right. So even during a period of lower interest rates, as interest rates climbed, so did that price per square foot. Condos are higher in this case because they are smaller, so they have a smaller denominator and a higher price per square foot. Again, if you look at the year over year, same thing other than a small break in 2023. Overall, all property types in DC are selling, at a higher price per square foot now than at any time before. Now, are these homes that are being listed, are they selling? And they are, but fewer and fewer are selling. This, again, is showing the closed sales broken down by month for the last 3 years. And if you look, here you have maybe around 4,000 or so homes that are closing from the 5,000 that were listed. So a quarter of those that are listed are not selling. The total number of closed home sales was much higher, in part because fewer homes are being listed, so fewer could sell, but also because more of those homes are actually going unsold. If you look at the closed sales, we're now basically flat with where we were in 2023. Some months higher, some months lower, but overall they are much lower than they were in previous months. So these are homes that are going unsold. So a few caveats before I conclude here, a few caveats about all of these charts. This is for the entire Washington, D.C. metro area. It is the broader market. What people are most concerned about is their local market, whether where they live or where they want to buy. So even in my neighborhood, if you go one neighborhood to the north, east, southwest, any direction you want, it's going to be an entirely different market. And then within my neighborhood, homes versus condos are really two different markets. So if you're curious about the market where you either live or want to live, reach out to us and happy to share these charts with you for that specific location. So what does this all mean? Are more homes being listed this month? No. We're flat at about 5,000 new listings per month, and that is not enough to keep up with buyer demand. So are home sales increasing? It depends on what you mean. If you mean prices, yes. If you mean the quantity of homes that are selling, no. That is actually flat. So what does this mean for sellers? Is that your home will still sell for the price that you want if it is properly prepared and marketed. It is still a seller's market by any measure, whether you're looking at prices, inventory, months of supply, etc. I do think that market will continue to heat up as rates come down. Again, that increases buyer purchasing power. That will continue to help sellers. But if you're curious about how your home would sell in this market, by all means reach out. Happy to have a private consultation home evaluation for you. And then for buyers, we've been saying this since rates increased. We still think now is the time. If you notice, there are 25% of those homes that are not selling. That is, at least on those homes, buyers have a lot of leverage. We're seeing homes sell, and it's still a higher price, but buyers are now getting more home inspections, more appraisals, more financing protections than they did when rates were lower. Are rates higher? Yes. The good news is you can refinance at no upfront cost for 3 years with one of our preferred lenders. Anyone who's buying now, certainly anyone that bought 11 months ago when rates were above 8%, will be refinancing in the future. With this, again, refinancing with no upfront costs. So help make that much easier. We also offer our buyer's satisfaction guarantee. If for whatever reason you're not happy with the house you purchased, we'll sell it for you for free. Some terms and conditions apply, but we want to offer that to help protect our buyers. And if you're curious about what you'd qualify for in this market or want to learn more about the buying process, by all means reach out to us for a free consultation. We'd love to be a resource for you. That is your real estate market report for Washington, D.C. metro area for October 2024. Hope you found this informative. Please like and subscribe. We'd love to be a resource for you. Thank you.